Welcome to session 39 of the Sundarakandam learning series. Now we continue Sarga 10. We have seen 20 shlokas of the 10th Sarga where Hanuman has spotted Ravana. The description of Ravana was given in the first 20 shlokas. It continues from the 21st. Let's learn the 21st shloka. ददर्श सकपिस्तस्य ददर्श सकपिस्तस्य बाहुशयन संस्थितौ बाहुशयन संस्थितौ मन्दरस्यान्तरे सुप्तौ मन्दरस्यान्तरे सुप्तौ महाहीरुषिताविव महाहीरुषिताविव line by line ददर्श सकपिस्तस्य बाहुशयन संस्थितौ ददर्श सकपिस्तस्य बाहुशयन संस्थितौ मन्दरस्यान्तरे सुप्तौ महाहीरुषिताविव मन्दरस्यान्तरे सुप्तौ महाहीरुषिताविव together ददर्श सकपिस्तस्य बाहुशयन संस्थितौ मन्दरस्यान्तरे सुप्तौ महाहीरुषिताविव. I'm just going to go on mute for a second. Now let us see the meaning of this shloka 21. So the verb here is dadarsha. He saw. Who saw? Obviously, saha tapihi. He, the monkey, Hanuman, dadarsha. What did he see? Tatra, there. Mandarasya antare. Inside a cave in Mandara mountain. Okay, so why antara means inner portion. Okay, inner portion of a mountain typically refers to a cave. So in the inner part of the Mandara mountain, here in the cave in Mandara mountain, Suptau Rushitau Mahahi Iva Shayana Sanstitau Bahu Dadarsha. What did he see? Bahu Dadarsha. Bahu. Okay, so this is Dvivachanam. But the arms of Ravana he saw. How was it looking? Suptau, sleeping. Rushitau, angry. Mahahi, great serpents. Mahahi is also in Dvivachanam. So, Mahahi means the great serpents. Iva, Shayana Sanstitau, engaged in sleep, placed on the bed. Shayana Sanstitau, Bahu Dadarsha. So here Valmiki is likening Ravana's arms to mighty sleeping angry serpents. Mighty sleeping angry serpents found in the Mandara mountain caves. That's how Ravana's arms appeared. Someone's hand is raised.
Ma'am, Rachna, Rushita Viva means?
Angry. Rushitau means angry. The angry is an adjective for Mahahi. Mahahi is great serpent.
So great Rishi doesn't mean something like a Rishi or something, ma'am.
Sorry?
Rishi, how does it mean angry? Like
No. This is not Rishi. Rishi is different from Rushi. Rushi comes from Rosha, we say, no? Okay. That Rush Dhatu. Okay. So Rushitau means that Rushitau, that which is angry. Okay. This is very different from Rishi. Rishi is a Rikara. You write it very differently with the letter R.
Yes. What does that Dhatu mean, ma'am? Ro?
Here in Rush, Rush is angry. In Rishi is one of the, what do you call, it will be a unadi. It will be one of those things which will not be traceable to a formation. It is a unadi word, which means it is a timeless word. Okay, that which does not follow the rule of grammar specifically. But still, since you have asked me this question, I will recheck what I know. I know Muni comes from man dhatu, which means to think, to contemplate. Okay, Rishi, similarly, I will definitely check and tell, but from what I know, it is one of the timeless words where you don't trace it back to a dhatu and formation through a pratyaya.
Oh.
Okay, then we go to the next shloka. ताभ्यां स परिपूर्णाभ्यां ताभ्यां स परिपूर्णाभ्यां भुजाभ्यां राक्षसेश्वरः भुजाभ्यां राक्षसेश्वरः शुशुभे चलसङ्काशः शुशुभे चलसङ्काशः शृङ्गाभ्यामिव मन्दरः शृङ्गाभ्याम् इव मन्दरः ताभ्यां स परिपूर्णाभ्यां भुजाभ्यां राक्षसेश्वरः ताभ्यां स परिपूर्णाभ्यां भुजाभ्यां राक्षसेश्वरः शुशुभे चलसङ्काशः शृङ्गाभ्यामिव मन्दरः शुशुभे चलसङ्काशः शृङ्गाभ्याम् इव मन्दरः टुगेदर ताभ्यां सपरिपूर्णाभ्यां भुजाभ्यां राक्षसेश्वरः शुशुभे चलसङ्काशः शृङ्गाभ्यामिव मन्दरः once more ताभ्यां स परिपूर्णाभ्यां भुजाभ्यां राक्षसेश्वरः शुशुभे चलसङ्काशः शृङ्गाभ्यामिव मन्दरः. Let's now go to the, yeah, I was right. I did check. It is an Unadi Pratyaya, 4.119 Unadi, Rishihi. That's how the Shabda comes. There is no Dhatu for it. Okay. So now let's go to the meaning of Tabhyam sa Paripurnabhyam. Here, Shushubhe is the verb. Shushubhe comes from Shubh to glow, to be resplendent. What was glowing? Bhujabhyam, Shushubhe. Okay, so what was Mandara Iva Shushubhe? Like Mandara, it was glowing. What was glowing? Obviously, the Bhujabhyam, the arms. Achala Sankashaha, one who was like a mountain, Saha Rakshaseshwaraha, that Ravana was glowing with mighty arms. That's how the sentence goes. So, Achala Sankashaha, one who is like a mountain, Saha Rakshaseshwaraha, he the lord of the Rakshasas, Ravana. Paripurnabhyam, fully developed, well developed with musculature. Tabhyam, Bhujabhyam, with those arms. Shringabhyam, Mandaraha iva, like Mandara mountains with its lofty peaks. Shushubhe, glowed. So Ravana was looking all the more powerful because of his mighty arms. The power in his form is being denoted by the verb Shushubhe. Not particularly the handsomeness or anything. It is the power that makes him shine. Okay, as if he is very strong because of the arms. Everything here ending in bhyam, na bhuja bhyam, paripurna bhyam, shringa bhyam, tritiya vibhakti. Okay, which means it is with. It means it with such arms he glowed. Next shloka. Chuta punnaga surabhir. Chuta punnaga surabhir. Vakulottama sayyutaha मृष्टान्नरससंयुक्तः मृष्टान्नरससंयुक्तः पानगन्धः पुरःसरः पानगन्धः पुरःसरः चूतपुन्नागसुरभिर्वकुलोत्तमसंयुतः चूतपुन्नागसुरभिर् वकुलोत्तमसंयुतः मृष्टान्नरससंयुक्तः पानगन्धपुरःसरः मृष्टान्नरससंयुक्तः पानगन्धपुरःसरः. Together. चूतपुन्नागसुरभिर्वकुलोत्तमसंयुतः मृष्टान्नरससंयुक्तः पानगन्धः पुरःसरः. We have to take the next shloka also to see the Anvaya. तस्य राक्षसराजस्य तस्य राक्षसराजस्य निश्चक्राम महामुखात् निश्चक्राम महामुखात् शयानस्य विनिश्वासः शयानस्य विनिश्वासः पूरयन्निव तद्गृहम् पूरयन्निव तद्गृहम् तस्य राक्षसराजस्य निश्चक्राम महामुखात् तस्य राक्षसराजस्य निश्चक्राम महामुखात् शयानस्य विनिश्वासः पूरयन्निव तद्गृहम् शयानस्य विनिश्वासः पूरयन्निव तद्गृहम्. Together. तस्य राक्षसराजस्य निश्चक्राम महामुखात् शयानस्य विनिश्वासः पूरयन्निव तद्गृहम्. Now let's see the Anvaya. The verb is nishchakrama. Okay, nishchakrama comes from kram dhatu, nihi plus kram. What does it mean? Nishchakrama, lit lakare. So it means it spread. Something spread. What was spreading is what we have to see. Shayanasya tasya rakshasa rajasya. Shayana means bed. Shayana means one who is sleeping on the bed. Shayanasya, the one who is sleeping, of the one who is sleeping. Tasya, his, Rakshasa Rajasya, king of the Rakshasas. Who? Ravanas. So the entire thing, Shayanasya, Tasya Rakshasa Rajasya means of Ravanas, of Ravana. Mahamukhat, or rather Ravanas. Mahamukhat, from his great mouth. Chuta Punnaga Surabihi. The fragrance of Chuta. Chuta refers to mango flowers. So they have a slight, what do you call that? Fresh, tart fragrance. Okay, not sour, it's tart. Okay, that kind of fresh tart fragrance. Chuta. Punnaga, nutmeg. Punnaga refers to nutmeg blossoms. So those nutmeg blossoms again have that unique taste of nutmeg. When you use it for your desserts, you will know. We use it in payasam, no, sometimes. So that taste, that smell. So the smell of nutmeg and tart mango flowers was emerging. Mahamukhat. Vakulottama Sayyuktaha. Vakula refers to Bakula flowers. They are also known for their fragrance. The Bakula flowers, Uttama, the best of Bakula flowers, mixed with the fragrance of the best of Bakula flowers. Okay. So this is a kind of smell. Mrishtanna rasa sayyuktaha. Sayyuktaha, this is from the previous shloka. Mrishtanna rasa sayyuktaha. With the essence of rich food, of the aroma of rich food. Okay, so all the amazing food that you would have eaten, the smell from that food. Pana gandha purassaraha, accompanied with the smell of his drink, whatever he has drunk. Okay, vinishwasaha, the exhaling breath of Ravana. Of Ravana, we said, no, Ravana's breath. From his great mouth, smelling of mango flowers, nutmeg, great food and wine, and mixed with the best of Bakula flowers smell. Vinishwasaha, the exhaling breath. Tat griham purayan iva. As if it was pervading the entire home. Nishchakrama was spreading. So one man was enough to scent the whole place. Okay, so he was exhaling, and the smell from his mouth acted like a very, or rather spreading a very pleasant aroma throughout the place. There is some amount of exaggeration here. It's called utpreksha, right? So that is how we must understand it. So next shloka. Muktamani vichitrena, muktamani vichitrena, kanchanena virajitam, kanchanena virajitam, mukutena pavrittena, mukutena pavrittena, kundalojjwalitananam, kundalojjwalitananam. When you see jakara coming twice, you should not tell it as kundalojjwalitananam. Kundalojjwalitananam. There should be a dvitvam. Two times we should pronounce the j without a vowel in between. So how will it be? Ujjwala, we say, no? Same pronunciation. J. Okay. Kundalojjwalitananam. Line by line. Muktamani vichitrena, kanchanena virajitam. Muktamani vichitrena, kanchanena virajitam. Mukutena pavrittena, kundalojjwalitananam. Mukutena pavrittena, kundalojjwalitananam. Actually, 5 shlokas must be taken for the Anvaya, but because the verb Dadarsha is there in 38 shloka, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 36 shlokas, it becomes very complicated. So right now I'm going to tell you, add the verb Dadarsha. And I will give you the phrase by phrase meaning. Kaha Dadarsha, Kapihi Dadarsha. Kam Dadarsha, Ravanam Dadarsha. So let's explain. Let's see what all this entire set of 6 shlokas gives you a complete description of Ravana. Mukta Saha, okay, Dadarsha. Saha Kapihi Dadarsha. That much you can take. What did he see? Muktamani Vichitrena. Kanchanena Virajitam. Kanchanena. Muktamani Vichitrena. Kanchanena. Mukutena Pavrittena. Kundalojjwalitananam Virajitam Ravanam Dadarsha. Like that we will understand. Okay. So what is the first one? Muktamani Vichitrena. Studded with colorful gemstones and pearls. Kanchanena, with gold. Mukutena pavrittena. So all this is a description of the mukuta or the crown of Ravana. Ravana's golden crown was studded with pearls and precious gemstones. The word apavritta means it was askew. Because Ravana was sleeping, the crown was not firmly, properly positioned on his head. It was a little tilted. It was a little askew, off. So mukutena apavrittena mukutena. Kundala ujjwalitananam. His face was lit up by the shining globules at his ears, the kundala that he was wearing, the two sides, the kundalas that he was wearing seemed to make his face glow. Ujjwalita ananam. Virajitam, one who was the shining Ravanam, Tadarsha. Okay, this is the meaning of 25. I hope the meaning is clear. If you have a doubt, ask. Okay. Rakta Chandana Digdhena. Tatha, okay, Rakta Chandana Digdhena. Tatha Harena Shobhina. Tatha Harena Shobhina. Peenayata Vishalena. Peenayata Vishalena. Vakshasabhivirajitam. Vakshasabhivirajitam. Raktachandanadigdhena. Tatha harena shobhina. Raktachandanadigdhena. Tatha harena shobhina. Peenayata vishalena. Vakshasabhivirajitam. Peenayata vishalena. वक्षसाभिविराजितम् रक्तचन्दनदिग्धेन तथा हारेण शोभिना पीनायतविशालेन वक्षसाभिविराजितम् पीनायतविशालेन वक्षसाभिविराजितम् टुगेदर रक्तचन्दनदिग्धेन तथा हारेण शोभिना पीनायतविशालेन वक्षसाभिविराजितम् रक्तचन्दनदिग्धेन तथा शोभिना हारेण पीनायतविशालेन वक्षसा abhivirajitam. It's the way we have to break it. Abhivirajitam Ravanam Dadarsha. Okay. Rakta Chandana Digdhena. One who is smeared with red sandal paste. We've already seen this in the previous class. Tatha. Likewise. Shobhina Harena. With auspicious, with glowing hara. Hara is the neck ornament. With the glowing hara. Peenayata Vishalena Vakshasa. Peenayata Vishala is adjective to Vakshas. Vakshas means chest. Peenayata Vishalena, with a fleshy and broad chest. So Peenayata Vishalena Vakshasa, with a fleshy and broad chest. Abhivirajitam, looking splendid. Ravanam Dadarsha. Okay, this is the meaning. So now we go to the next shloka. Is it Pandarena or Pandurena? Must be Pandurena if I'm not wrong. Wait a second, let me just compare.
It's given as Pandarena only in Giri.
Ah, okay. Pandarena.
Ma'am, in our book it is Pandurena.
It has to be Pandurena, and I have a feeling I've recorded it also as Pandarena. It should be Pandurena only, because the meaning obviously is there for Pandurena. Pandurena means with white. There is a typo in Giri, please correct. In the chanting file also, you may hear the same thing, because I had cross-checked with Giri and recorded without seeing the meaning at that time, I think. Pandurena is what it has to be. So anyway, so I'll chant this correctly. Pandurena it is. Pandurena pavidhena. Pandurena pavidhena. Kshaumena kshatajekshanam. Kshaumena kshatajekshanam. Maharhena susampitam. Maharhena susampitam. Pitenottamavasasa. Pitenottamavasasa. Pandurenapavidhena. Kshaumena kshatajekshanam. Pandurenapavidhena. Kshaumena kshatajekshanam. Maharhena susampitam. Pitenottamavasasa. Maharhena susampitam. Pitenottamavasasa. Together. Pandurenapavidhena. Kshaumena kshatajekshanam. Maharhena susampitam. Pitenottamavasasa. Let's see the meaning. Pandurena means with white. Apavidhena, something which is in disarray. Kshaumena. Kshauma refers to a silken cloth. So with a silken cloth, white silken cloth that was in disarray. This refers to his uttariya, or the garment that you wear on the top of the body. That was in disarray. White in color garment was in disarray. Then Kshatajekshanam Maharhena Pitena Uttamavasasa. Kshatajekshanam. He was having one with bloodshot eyes. Ikshana refers to eyes. Kshataja refers to bloodshot. So one with bloodshot eyes. Maharhena Pitena Uttama Vasasa. One who was Susambitam Ravanam. One who was wearing an expensive. Maharha refers to expensive. Pitena refers to, so Paharhena, Pitena, everything is in Tritya Vibhakti. So with expensive yellow superior dress. So with a dress which is yellow in color, that is a superior quality. Okay, so Sambitam, one who was so dressed or well covered. Ravanam Dadarsha. Okay, so here the description of his garments: yellow upper garment and white upper garment and yellow lower garment. माशराशि प्रतीकाशम् माशराशि प्रतीकाशम् निश्वसन्तं भुजङ्गवत् निश्वसन्तं भुजङ्गवत् गाङ्गे महतितो यान्ते गाङ्गे महतितो यान्ते प्रसुप्तमिव कुञ्जरम् प्रसुप्तमिव कुञ्जरम्. Line by line. माशराशि प्रतीकाशम् निश्वसन्तं भुजङ्गवत् माशराशि प्रतीकाशम् निश्वसन्तं भुजङ्गवत् गाङ्गे महतितो यान्ते प्रसुप्तमिव कुञ्जरम् गाङ्गे महतितो यान्ते प्रसुप्तमिव कुञ्जरम्. Together. माशराशि प्रतीकाशम् निश्वसन्तं भुजङ्गवत् गाङ्गे महतितो यान्ते प्रसुप्तमिव कुञ्जरम्. Let's look at the meaning. Masharashi pratikasham. Masha, black urad, okay, with the skin. Rashi, heap of. Pratikasham, resembling. So Ravana's form and repose resembled a heap of urad dal with skin, heap of black beans. Nishwasantam, bhujangavat nishwasantam. One who was breathing and exhaling, inhaling and exhaling like a serpent. Essentially, his breath sounded like a hiss to Hanuman. How did he look? Mahati gange toyante prasuptam kunjaramiva dadarsha. Like Mahati gange, great in the banks of the great Ganga. Gange Mahati toyante. Toya means water, anta means edge, edge of the water, namely the bank. At the water's edge. Mahati, great, Gange. So, in the banks of the great Ganga, Prasuptam Kunjaram Iva, like a sleeping elephant, Ravana appeared. Okay, that is the meaning. If there's any question, please ask. Moving forward. Chaturbhik Kanchanair Deepaihi Chaturbhik Kanchanair Deepaihi दीप्यमान चतुर्दिशम् प्रकाशीकृत सर्वाङ्गम् मेघं विद्युत्गणैरिव चतुर्भिः काञ्चनैर्दीपैः दीप्यमान चतुर्दिशम् चतुर्भिः काञ्चनैर्दीपैः दीप्यमान चतुर्दिशम् प्रकाशीकृत सर्वाङ्गम् मेघं विद्युत्गणैरिव प्रकाशीकृत सर्वाङ्गम् मेघं विद्युत्गणैरिव. We'll chant it together once and then I'll take rest of these questions. Chaturbhik काञ्चनैर्दीपैः दीप्यमान चतुर्दिशम् prakashīkrita sarvāngam megham vidyudganayriva. Harshaji, please ask.
Ma'am, Deepai or Deeptai?
Both will mean the same thing, don't worry. Whether you say Deepta or Deepa, both will mean the same. Okay. So now, Chaturbihi Deepaihi Yadiptaihi. Deepyamanam, Chaturdisham Deepyamanam. Here, but it's Samasta Padam, so we won't break. Deepyamana Chaturdisham. Deepyamana Chaturdisham, we will keep it. Vidyut Ganaihi Megham Iva Prakashikrita Sarvangam Ravanam Dadarsha. Let's see the meaning. Chaturbihi Kanchanaihi Deepaihi. Chaturbihi Kanchanaihi Deepaihi. What does that mean? With 4 golden lamps. Deepyamana Chaturdisham. One who was lit up on all 4 sides. Prakashi Vidyudganaihi Megham Iva. Like a cloud with lightning. So like a heavy rain cloud with lightning. Iva, like Prakashikrita Sarvangam, one whose body was lit up, Ravanam Dadarsha. So Ravana resembled a heap of black beans. From the 4 sides, lamps were lighting him up, giving him the appearance being a dark cloud surrounded with lightning. Dark what cloud? Heavy rain bearing cloud. Only then it can be so dark and it can resemble cloud with lightning. Okay, so that is a description. Here's a comparison between Ravana's appearance and the Megha. Padamulagataschanya Dadarsha Sumahatmanaha Patni Sapriyabharyasya Tasya Rakshah Patirgruhe Padamulagataschanya Dadarsha Sumahatmanaha Padamulagataschanya Dadarsha Sumahatmanaha Patni Sapriyabharyasya Tasya Rakshah Patirgruhe Patni Sapriyabharyasya Tasya Rakshah Patirgruhe. Together. Padamulagataschanya Dadarsha Sumahatmanaha Patni Sapriyabharyasya Tasya Rakshah Patirgruhe. So we saw the verb Dadarsha makes its appearance in 30th shloka. He saw, where Tasya Rakshaha Pater Grihe, or rather Raksha Pate Grihe, in the house of Ravana. There what did he see? Anyaha Padamulakataha. Okay. Anyaha, others. Padamulakataha, who were seated at his feet. Patnihi, his wives. Whose wives? Sumahatmanaha Patnihi, the great man's wives. So now here Sumahatmanaha, like I think Rachnaji asked a question last class. No, Rajaji asked a question in the last class. Why do we even consider Ravana to be great that we're describing so much? Why is he being called Mahatma? Obviously, he's not being described as Mahatma in the sense of how you would describe Rama. He is being described as Mahatma in the sense of he is a great personage who is the king of his kingdom, of his city. So Mahatma, that way Mahatma. Okay, nothing to do with his character. So he just means great personage. So the great personage Ravana's wives who were at his feet, Priyabharyas, Tasya Priyabharyasya, of his one who was dear to his wives. Tasya Priyabharyasya, one who was dear to his wives. Okay. Patnihi Dadarsha, his wives, Hanuman saw. So that is how the sentence finishes. Such a person with his wife seated at his feet, Hanuman saw. I hope the meaning is clear. Now I'll move forward. Now the wives will be described at his feet. शशिप्रकाशवदनाः शशिप्रकाशवदनाश्चारुकुण्डलभूषिताः चारुकुण्डलभूषिताः अम्लानमाल्याभरणा अम्लानमाल्याभरणा ददर्श हरियूथपः ददर्श हरियूथपः शशिप्रकाशवदनाश्चारुकुण्डलभूषिताः शशिप्रकाशवदनाश्चारुकुण्डलभूषिताः अम्लानमाल्याभरणा ददर्श हरियूथपः अम्लानमाल्याभरणा ददर्श हरियूथपः टुगेदर शशिप्रकाशवदनाश्चारुकुण्डलभूषिताः अम्लानमाल्याभरणा ददर्श हरियूथपः Hariyuthapah, the leader of the monkey troops. Dadarsha saw. What did he see? Now he's seeing the women. Why is he seeing the women? Is Sita Devi there? That is why he's seeing the women. Okay. Shashi Prakasha Vadanaha. Those with faces that were glowing like the moon. Shashi Prakasha Vadana. Vadana means face. So those whose faces were glowing like the moon. Charukundala Bhushitaha. Those who were wearing beautiful ear ornaments. Amlana Malya Bharanaha. Ones who are wearing Malya refers to garlands. Abharanaha refers to ones who are ornamented with garlands. What kind of garlands? Amlana. Essentially, never fading, sweet scented, beautiful garlands. Those who are wearing never fading, sweet scented, beautiful garlands. Those kind of women. Dadarsha. He saw. So there is no striyaha referred here. Striyaha is not referred here. All he says is every word means women of Ravana. Okay. Shashi Prakasha Vadanaha, Charukundala Bhushitaha, Amlana Bharanaha, Tadarsha. That's the way it goes. Okay. So now we go to the next shloka. Nrittavaditra Kushala, Nrittavaditra Kushala, Rakshasendra Bhujankagaha. Nrittavaditra Rakshasendra Bhujankagaha. If you break it up, it is Kushalaha. Because of Sandhi, the Visarga disappears. Nrittavaditra Kushala Rakshasendra Bhujankagaha. Rakshasendra Bhujankagaha. Varabharanadharinyo. Varabharanadharinyo. Nishannadadrishe harihi. Nishannadadrishe harihi. Line by line. Nrittavaditra kushala Rakshasendra bhujankagaha. Nrittavaditra kushala Rakshasendra bhujankagaha. Varabharanadharinyo. Nishannadadrishe harihi. Varabharanadharinyo. Nishannadadrishe harihi. Together. Nrittavaditra kushala Rakshasendra bhujankagaha. Varabharanadharinyo. Nishannadadrishe harihi. Harihi tadrishe. Tadrishe, tadrisha means the same thing. Okay, so what did he see? Harihi. Harihi here does not refer to Hari as in Vishnu, but Hari as in monkey. The monkey Hanuman. Nrittavaditra kushalaha. Kushalaha, those who are proficient. In what? Nritta, that is Nritya, dance. Vaditra, playing percussion and other instruments. So those who were proficient in dance and playing musical instruments. Rakshasendra bhuja anka kaha. those who were resting on Ravana's shoulders and lap. Varabharana Dharinyaha, those who were wearing auspicious ornaments. Nishannaha Tadrisha, Nishannaha, leaning. So they were leaning and essentially they were asleep. So they were leaning down on, leaning back on Ravana's arms, thighs, at his feet, placing their head on his lap. So that way they were sleeping around him. Vajravaiduryagarbhani, Vajravaiduryagarbhani, Shravananteshu Yoshitam, Shravananteshu Yoshitam, Dadarshatapaniyani, Dadarshatapaniyani, Kundalanyangadaani cha, Kundalanyangadaani cha, Vajravaiduryagarbhani, Shravananteshu Yoshita, Vajravaiduryagarbhani, Shravananteshu Yoshita, Dadarshatapaniyani, Kundalanyangadaani cha, Dadarshatapaniyani, Kundalanyangadaani cha. Together. Vajravaiduryagarbhani, Shravananteshu Yoshita, Dadarshatapaniyani, Kundalanyangadaani cha. Once more. Vajravaiduryagarbhani, Shravananteshu Yoshita, Dadarshatapaniyani, Kundalanyangadaani cha. So here, Dadarsha, he saw. What did he see? Yoshitam, of those women. We have already seen the word Yoshita in the previous Sarga, women of a certain age, young women. Okay, of those women, Shravananteshu, in their at the edges of their years. Vajravaidurya Garbhani. Garbhani here refers to encrusted with, having at their center. Vajra Vaidurya. Okay, cat's eye and Vajra diamonds. Tapaniyani. Okay, of gold. Kundalani. Earrings made of gold. Angadani cha, and Angada means armlets. The armlets which are worn in the upper arms. Dadarsha. So here, Tilaka says in his commentary, why is Hanuman noticing only of all the ornaments that they were wearing, why is he only noticing their earrings and their armlets? Because they were all resting on Ravana, remember? So only the ears and the arms on which they would place their head was visible. So he noticed the kundala and he noticed the armlets. Okay, so that is what he sees: golden armlets and precious stone encrusted earrings on their ears. Joshika, please ask.
Ma'am, why was like Hanuman expecting Sita Devi to be near Ravana?
He doesn't know, no. For all that you know, she could have a reluctant Sita could have been placed there by Ravana. I will always have you in my sight. Like that, if Ravana decides and keeps her there. Correct. So what? That is why he's looking at all the women's faces to see is Sita Mata there. That's what his quest is.
Okay.
Right?
Yes, ma'am.
He knows that she won't be there voluntarily. That is known. Right? Sashata, please ask.
Ma'am, can we say that Ravana was noticing all the ladies' earrings because Sita Mata removed her earrings when she was being abducted by Ravana?
Yes, she removed not only earrings, other ornaments also. In fact, if you notice the latest Sarga, when it comes to the 15th Sarga, you will see that he does this step-by-step matching and says, whatever was dropped is not on her person. The other parts which were not dropped as described by Raghava are on her person. So this is how he actually does an analysis. So he has that very well in his mind, because in Rishimuka, when they started off, they saw the yellow vastra of Sita Mata hanging on the branch of a tree. They also saw the ornaments, right? So that is why he's noticing it. And plus he's also noticing the features of every lady to see, oh, could this be Sita? But he doesn't expect her to be exactly in the same state. Okay. Till he sees her in the same state, he doesn't confirm to him that it is Sita. Okay. So now we'll move forward. तासां चन्द्रोपमैर्वक्त्रैः तासां चन्द्रोपमैर्वक्त्रैः शुभैर्ललितकुण्डलैः शुभैर्ललितकुण्डलैः विरराजविमानं तत् विरराजविमानं तत् विरराजविमानं तन्नभस्तारा तन् because of sandhi तन्नभस्तारागणैरिव नभस्तारागणैरिव तासां चन्द्रोपमैर्वक्त्रैः शुभैर्ललितकुण्डलैः तासां चन्द्रोपमैर्वक्त्रैः शुभैर्ललितकुण्डलैः विरराजविमानं तन्नभस्तारागणैरिव विरराजविमानं तन्नभस्तारागणैरिव. Once more, some of you seem to find it a little difficult. Tasam chandropamairvaktraiः शुभैर्ललित कुण्डलैः विरराजविमानं तन्नभस्तारा गणैरिव. Viraraja is the verb. Rajadatu. Viraraja means glowing brightly. Ha, Rachnaji. Pataveda?
No, ma'am. The last word. Shubhai Rallika.
Shubhair Lalita Kundalaihi.
Shubhai Lalita.
So the word, if you break it up, will be Shubhaihi Lalita Kundalaihi. Join it, do sandhi, Shubhair Lalita Kundalaihi will come. Okay, so Viraraja glowed. Something was glowing. What was glowing? Lalita Kundalaihi. Lalita means playfully jangling, moving. Kundala, earrings. Okay. Many of us like wearing earrings which have drop because then it moves, right? We like that, we like the look. So that kind of moving earring, Lalita Kundala. Chandropamaihi, moon-like, with moon-like. Shubhaihi, beautiful, auspicious. Tasam, their, Vaktrehi, faces. So their faces were auspicious, their auspicious faces were glowing with moving earrings. And how were the faces appearing? Like the moon. Tat vimanam taraganaihi nabaha iva viraraja. This caused the vimana. Here the vimana, see, we've seen two meanings of vimana. Pushpaka vimana, mansion. Here the vimana must be taken as bedchamber, which is like a mansion of its own. So that room was glowing. That vimana here refers to that massive room. That room was glowing. That vimanam taraganaihi nabaha iva. Like the sky with the cluster of stars. So night sky. Like that, the room was glowing. So the women were glowing. Their glow made the room appear to glow. Like the sky with the cluster of stars. Again, description, again comparison. The word iva, upama alankara. Madhavyayama khennastāh rakshasendrasya yoshitah teshu teshu avakasheshu, joining teshvavakasheshu. Once more, teshvavakasheshu. Again, teshvavakasheshu. Prasuptastanu madhyamaha. Again, prasuptastanu madhyamaha. you're not getting it now, stop and ask me. It's okay. Okay, don't struggle. If you're not, or you can ask me at the end of the class also, it's okay. If you're not getting many things, then stop and ask me in the middle also, it's okay. Line by line. Madhavyayama khinnasta rakshasendrasya yoshitaha. Madhavyayama khinnasta rakshasendrasya yoshitaha. Teshu teshvavakasheshu prasuptastanu madhyamaha. Teshu teshvavakasheshu prasuptastanu madhyamaha. Together. Madhavyayama khinnasta rakshasendrasya yoshitaha. Teshu teshvavakasheshu prasuptastanu madhyamaha. Okay, so prasuptaha, dadarsha, we have to add here. Prasuptaha, women who are sleeping. Dadarsha, he saw. What is the description of them? Madhavyayama kinnaha. Kinnaha means here refers to exhausted. So they were exhausted by excessive drink and exercise. And all the, all the fun that they got up to in the night, they were now fully exhausted. So Madhavyayama kinnaha. Taha rakshasendrasya yoshitaha. Those women of Ravana. Teshu avakasheshu tanumadhyamaha. Another description. Tanumadhyamaha, prasuptaha, tanumadhyamaha. Tanu means body, madhyama means slender. So the ones with slender waist. Okay, those slender waisted women, the wives of Ravana. Teshu avakasheshu prasuptaha. In their turns, they slept. Whenever they got a chance, they managed to catch 40 wings. So they managed to sleep when they got the time to sleep. Teshu avakasheshu prasuptaha dadasha. So they took their chance to take some respite. Angaharaisthathevanya komalairnrittashalini komalairnrittashalini. Again, komalairnrittashalini vinyasta shubha sarvangi. Vinyasta shubha sarvangi prasuptavaravarnini. Prasuptavaravarnini. Line by line. Angaharaisthathevanya komalairnrittashalini. Angaharaisthathevanya komalairnrittashalini vinyasta shubha sarvangi prasuptavaravarnini. Vinyasta shubha sarvangi prasuptavaravarnini. Together. Angaharaisthathevanya komalairnrittashalini vinyasta shubha sarvangi prasuptavaravarnini. Okay. So here prasuptaha dadasha, he saw them sleeping. Anyaha nrittashalini, others another, not anyaha, anya, other nrittashalini, who was proficient in dance, a dancer. Varavarnini, of exceedingly beautiful complexion. Komalaihi angaharaihi tathaiva vinyasta shubha sarvangi prasupta. So this is one lady being described. She is a dancer. Okay. Anya nrittashalini, the other one who is a dancer. Varavarnini, of beautiful face, exceedingly beautiful complexion. Komalaihi, with delicate. Angaharaihi. Angahara refers to the movements associated with dance. Okay, so in Bharata Shastra it says Anganam Yogya Desheshu Haranena Yatochitam. Anganam means of the limbs, Yoga Desheshu, at the right places, Haranena Yathochitam, in the right way to take it. Anganirharaniyatvat angaharas tathochyate. By taking and putting it in a different place, it is called angahara. Okay, so keeping the limbs in the right places, moving the fingers in the right way, keeping the positioning the limbs in such a way as is required for dance is called angahara, rhythmic movement of the limbs. Tathaiva, likewise, vinyasta shubha sarvangi. Vinyasta, holding the hand. Okay, shubha sarvangi in mudras. One who was holding her hands in mudras. So her limbs were arranged in artful dance pose. Her hands were holding a dance mudra. And she was sleeping, prasupta. She was sleeping in this way because of vinyasa here refers to in the appropriate position. Okay, so why is this? Because she is so used to dancing all the time that when she slept also it appeared as if she was dancing. That is the description here. I hope it's clear. Any doubts in any of the words? Because again the words are complicated. Angahara, vinyasta, shubha sarvangi. To understand the meaning, we have to see the bhashyam only. Tilaka Bhashyakara is the source from which I have given you this meaning. Okay, we'll move to the next shloka. Kachit veenam parishvajya, kachit veenam parishvajya, prasupta samprakashate, prasupta samprakashate, mahanadi prakirneva, mahanadi prakirneva, nalini potamashrita, nalini potamashrita. Line by line. Kachid veenam parishvajya, prasupta samprakashate. Kachid veenam parishvajya, prasupta samprakashate. Mahanadi prakirneva, nalini potamashrita, mahanadi prakirneva, nalini potamashrita. Together, kachidvinam parishvajya, prasupta samprakashate, mahanadi prakirneva, nalini potamashrita. So here the verb is samprakashate. She was one who was shining. Okay, was shining. Who Veenam Parishvajya. Veena, she was hugging. Parishvajya means to hug. Okay, one who was hugging her Veena. Prasuptaha, she was sleeping. Kachit, one. Mahanadi Prakirana, floating in a river. Mahanadi means river. Prakirana means floating. Floating in a river. Potam. Potam means boat. Okay. Ashrita Nalini Iva. She didn't appear as if she was floating in a boat. She appeared, okay, like a lotus which is floating on a boat in a river. The one who was sleeping, hugging the Veena to her chest, nicely sleeping, she looked like a Nalini, a lotus, on a boat in a river, moving river. So this is how beautiful she appeared. Okay. See, if you were to say that she was hanging on to the boat for dear life, that is not a very nice description. Here, she is shown to be effortlessly floating on the river like a beautiful lotus on the moving boat in a river, moving river. Okay, so that is the comparison. Next shloka. Anya kakshagate naiva, anya kakshagate naiva, maddukenasite kshana, maddukenasite kshana, prasupta bhamini bhati, prasupta bhamini bhati, balaputtreva vatsala, balaputtreva vatsala. Line by line. Anya kakshagate naiva, maddukenasite kshana, anya kakshagate naiva, maddukenasite kshana, prasupta bhamini bhati, balaputreva vatsala. prasupta bhamini bhati balaputrev vatsala. Together. Anya kakshagatenaiva maddukenasite kshana prasupta bhamini bhati balaputrev vatsala. Bhati appeared like shown. Both meanings come to the word bhati. Okay, here we can take it as both because both will make sense. Kakshagatena, with her armpit. Kaksha refers to the armpit. So with her armpit, held on her armpit. Kaksha gata means that which is there in the armpit. Okay, that which is held. Maddukena, with a madduka drum. Madduka drum is a small drum that will fit into the armpit. Okay, with that small drum which was kept at her armpit. Prasupta, one who was sleeping. Anya, the other lady. Asitekshana, how was she? Dark-eyed. A dark-eyed lady sleeping with a drum tucked under her armpit. How was she looking? Vatsala, Balaputra Bhamini Iva Bhati. What does that mean? Vatsala means one who is filled with love for. Balaputra, for her baby. Bhamini, like a woman. So, like an affectionate mother holding on to her child, like how you'd sometimes, I don't know if you remember when your children are very small, you would tuck your children to your side and sleep to give the child your warmth and also to keep the child safe by your side, right? In the same way, she tucked her musical instrument to herself and was sleeping. That is the description here. So, next we go to 39th shloka. Sashada,
Ma'am,
Sashada, what is
how
your
do
question?
we, ma'am,
How do we? Huh?
ma'am, how do we know that she had black pupils when she was sleeping, ma'am?
Very good question. Possibly part of the pupil or the eyes were visible when she was sleeping. Maybe her eyes were half closed in sleep. There are some people who sleep with their eyes half closed, right?
Yes.
Quite likely that is how the dark-eyed this one is known, or it is merely poetic license, or he really knows how it looked because Valmiki had the ability to know everything and everyone and what they were doing and what they were thinking also. So he must have even known what that lady's eyes look like, pupils look like. Okay, could be any
Okay, ma'am.
answer, right? See how much you're thinking. Very good. Pataham charu sarvangi. Pataham charu sarvangi. Pidyashete shubhastani. Pidyashete shubhastani. Chirasya ramanam labdhva. Chirasya ramanam labdhva. Parishvaj parishvajyeva kamini. परिष्वज्येव कामिनी पटहं चारु सर्वाङ्गी पीड्यशेते शुभस्तनी पटहं चारु सर्वाङ्गी पीड्यशेते शुभस्तनी चिरस्य रमणं लब्ध्वा परिष्वज्येव कामिनी चिरस्य रमणं लब्ध्वा परिष्वज्येव कामिनी together पटहं चारु सर्वाङ्गी पीड्यशेते शुभस्तनी चिरस्य रमणं लब्ध्वा परिष्वज्येव कामिनी. Once more, I'll go slower. पटहं चारु सर्वाङ्गी पीड्यशेते शुभस्तनी चिरस्य रमणं लब्ध्वा परिष्वज्येव कामिनी. Okay, so here Shete slept. Somebody was sleeping. Who was sleeping? Shete is actually sleeping. Somebody is sleeping. Charu Sarvangi. Charming lady. Charu means beautiful. Sarvangi means all limbs. So all her limbs are beautiful, which means charming lady. Shubhastani. One with a very auspicious Stanabhaga. Okay. Bhamini. A beautiful woman. Chirasya Ramanam Labdhva. After a long time having seen her object of love. So essentially her husband has come back after a long time. Like that she feels. Parishvajyeva pataham. Like how she would hug her husband, she was hugging a parishvajya means what hugging? She was hugging a pataha. Pataha means a kettle drum. See, that one was a small thing tucked in the armpit and therefore was compared to a child. This kettle drum is a large instrument. She is hugging the instrument and now this is being compared to her Ramana or her beloved one. Pataham Pidya. Holding her pataha, she slept. Okay, so that is the meaning. काचिद्वंशं परिष्वज्य काचिद्वंशं परिष्वज्य सुप्ता कमललोचना सुप्ता कमललोचना रहः प्रियतमं लब्ध्वा रहः प्रियतमं लब्ध्वा सकाममिव कामिनी सकाममिव कामिनी काचिद्वंशं परिष्वज्य सुप्ता कमललोचना काचिद्वंशं परिष्वज्य सुप्ता कमललोचना रहः प्रियतमं लब्ध्वा सकाममिव कामिनी रहः प्रियतमं लब्ध्वा सकाममिव कामिनी. Together. काचिद्वंशं परिष्वज्य सुप्ता कमललोचना रहः प्रियतमं लब्ध्वा सकाममिव कामिनी. Once more. काचिद्वंशं परिष्वज्य सुप्ता कमललोचना रहः प्रियतमं लब्ध्वा सकाममिव कामिनी. Supta, one who is sleeping. Kamalalochana Kachit Vamsham Parishvajya. Kamalalochana, another lotus-eyed one. Kachit, okay, another lotus-eyed one. Vamsham, flute. Parishvajya, hugging. Rahaha Priyatamam Grihya. Rahaha means what? In secrecy. Priyatamam means what? Her beloved. Grihya, holding. Sakama Kamini Iva. Like one who is in love. Like a woman who is in love. Supta was sleeping. So essentially this lady was hugging her flute to herself like she would hug her beloved in privacy. Okay, so that is the description given of the woman. So we will stop here. And Rajiji, ask please.
Ma'am, it is labdva or gruhva, ma'am? Meaning?
Wait. Labdhva, having attained. I said grihya, is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Priyatamam grihya. Sorry. Priyatamam labdhva, having attained her beloved. Grihya
No, we
means
have in our book. Gruhya.
Okay. Grihya also makes sense. Labdha also makes sense. I translated the meaning into another Paryayavachi and told. Sorry. Labdha means attained. Grihya means also having taken. Both mean therefore the same thing.
Parishvajya, ma'am?
Hugging. Always Parishvajya means hugging. Parishvajya means hugging, after hugging. Okay. So we'll stop.